Alright, welcome back to Dual Destinies. Last time, we discovered the mystery of the clock and also the backdrop and all that. We got some statues hanging out. They were sitting on a shelf. A judge, defendant, either a lawyer or a prosecutor. The victim must be the judge, and the bummed out looking one the defendant. Look, there's another one that's fallen on the floor. Wonder which one fell, the lawyer or the prosecutor. Think, Apollo, think! This can tell us how tomorrow's trial will go. I'll just wait for tomorrow's horoscopes, thanks. Isn't that a mock trial script? Actually, there's a whole bunch of them here. Let's see. Looks like everyone from the judge court submitted one. Victim Countess Corte was the fine arts club advisor. She probably spent a lot of time up here in addition to her other duties. This is where I keep a bunch of scripts, but I wager that's how they went up here. Poor stressed out overworked Professor Corte, I know what actually she feels. Yes, because your ass always looks like a tornado hit it. Just you want to talk, Apollo. Me, what about Mr. Wright? Maybe we should rename the firm Wright Stuff All Over the Place Agency. Maybe we should. Look, a piece of pottery. It looks like it's already been fired, but Robin made it. But it won't last long with the way she deals with her own work, anyway. Yeah, it seems like such a waste. I mean, this one already has some color on it. This was like bloodstains, the way the glaze was dribbled onto it. Just, like, bloodstains. Just sweet trash, that does look like bloodstains. We would examine it once. I get it, the victim was stabbed in the middle of the room where the bloodstain is. And brought over here, which point more blood dripped on these pieces. It seems the body of Rebecca could have been dropped from this window. The mock trial script, the body was dropped onto a mat, and the ball cart used to move it over to the stage. Main area below this room, and the warehouse there is a mat and a ball cart. So, even the movement in the body was carried just like in the script? Could have sure to thank for Junie's script. Well, what do you expect? That's what we expect to defend in the first place. Well, you're wrong. I'm gonna prove it in court. Well, I think we examined pretty much everything we can. By the way, Professor Black will happen to tell you anything about tomorrow's trial. Just as we trust. That's why he's trying to pry more information out of me. Just having learned that the clock had been an hour fast. Means we're back to square one concerning the suspect's actions that day. What the main argument will be now? I thought he was moved would be my guess, but Professor Blackwell's got his own plans. Oh, does he now? Detective Fulbright? Tries you, my job won't say another word about the investigation. No, I wasn't gonna ask about that. I was wondering if you've seen Robin. Oh, you mean Miss Robin Newman. It was just here a moment ago. She won't tell me about watching videos in the lecture hall. Video? What video? Thanks, Detective. Dean, I think we should stop at the lecture hall. Great, let's go. Alright, goodbye, Detective. October 25th, Athenas Legal Academy, 3rd floor, lecture hall. There she is. Robin! Hey, Robin! Oh, Athena, Apollo! What are you watching there? I just happened to see a video of the mock trial. Idea is a bit of coercion to get it, but it then justifies the means, right? There it is again. Prosecutor means sure has a lot of influence around here. Care to look into the true connection between the murder and the mock trial with me? Sounds great, but do you mind if we ask you some questions first? Sir, I'll tell you anything you W-A-N-T. I don't know. I feel like it's a hassle to spell it out like she does, but I don't know. Why do you confess? Tell your confession today. Why do you do it? Because Juniper hasn't done anything wrong. I just stopped the trial by any means possible. Right, and justifies the means, so your follower, Professor Means too. Professor Means is a wonderful teacher, as was Professor Corte. I like them, B-O-R-T-H. I can't do it, because I'll just add words like I did just then. B-O-R-T-H? That's Borth? That's not right. Never mind. You expressed that one off like a pro. But so, Justice, you're in the risk of breaking the law. Well, I'm prepared to quit school because of this case. What? Why? I want to be an artist. That's what I really want, man. But no, my parents forced me to study to become a prosecutor. If the trial went south, you had to drop out and give up being a prosecutor. That's what you're really after, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Talk about someone who literally changes it out of an eyelash. I guess she's been dealing with her own problems too. That totally makes sense. Yeah, I suppose so, but it doesn't make what she did right. Pay the crime. Here's what you were doing on the night of the murder. Finishing a statue. I was on the stage until the last bell. That's right, you made a statue to Mr. Wright and Professor Gavin, didn't you? Yes. Yes, I did. Both of them. This is a formality, but can you prove you're making statue at that time? Can I prove it? You think I'm the killer now? No, that's not what I meant. But you and Robin were still at school after 7 p.m. But neither of them can prove exactly what they were doing. Did one of them really have murdered Professor Corte? Now the secret's out. Are there any problems now that everyone knows you're a girl? No worries there. I discussed the matter with Professor Corte some time ago. I told her to let everyone know I was really a girl. Just today I found out that she spoke with the school administration on my behalf. Oh, that's really like you. I know, right? But now I can finally be myself here at school. I'll have to hide the fact that I love girly clothes. That's why, Athena. Athena wants to have this, and this by any means possible. What? But this evidence we need for the trial. Sorry, no can do. Don't be a party pooper, Athena. Come on, please. Pretty please. Here's custom-related evidence taken in evidence taken in classic and justifies the mean style. Oh, darn it. Anyway, thank you again, Athena. Thank you for learning who I really am. I want everyone to know before the snitch found out. The snitch sounds like a new lead. I don't think it's a lead. I think it's just Miriam. But okay, go ahead. It's a rumor going around that one of the students here is a snitch. Either they're watching everything we do, our activities, our relationships, our interests, and reporting it all to one of the professors. But why do anyone do that? Especially I heard it's to seek out misconduct among the student body. The rumor has it grades are being bought and sold to the surveillance network. That's bribery. This is where you get the Mystical Academy is worse than I thought. Well, this is important stuff. I still want to ask about that thing in the art room. I want the presence of evidence to show her what I'm talking about, though. The statue? No. Present. This thing? Oh, Lady Justice! That's so cute! You think this is cute? Yeah, totally. The bounce of the scales, the keenness of the sword, the cracks running all the way up. That last one's only because I put it back together. Oh! I totally know what you mean. It's that feeling you get when... the feeling you get when something so cute you want to smash it to bits! Right? Rah! Sorry, but it sounds more like a case of the crazy than a fondness for the cute. Is it the statue in the picture, then? Robin, this is something I wanted to ask you. This photo shows a piece of art on the table. You know what it is? Whoa! Look at that artistic sense! That must be one of Professor Corte's creations, man! Professor Corte's artistic sense? Professor Corte's artistic sense? That's a tough one. Athletes and vanguard and very eclectic. In other words, it's weird and all over the place. Come to think of it, that strange-looking painting in the art room was one of Corte's works, wasn't it? That's you in that photo was originally a statue of Lady Justice. Lady Justice? That's Corte had planned on placing in the judge's bench in the lecture hall. But the day for the mock trial, it broke while she was polishing it. So he would take it back to the art room and try to fix it somehow. So this is the statue in its proper state? You bet! Just look at that wild silhouette! Wow, it's so cute! I don't get it. You have to be an artist to appreciate stuff like this? Athena... Lady Justice and you put back together on that stage. Oh right, I didn't realize it before because it was in pieces, but before it was smashed. It really didn't look like Lady Justice, more like it does in this photo. But what in the world was it doing on the stage? Well, I think this about covers it. Okay, then how about watching the mock trial video with me? What do you say? Sure, sounds good to me. So how do you want to watch it? All costume desks at the school have their own built-in computer, you know? Oh, this place is definitely a lot cushier than I thought. I know you guys are in a hurry, so let's fast forward to the important parts. Let's start with the professor's pre-trial speech. Good afternoon. I'd like to start by thanking you for coming here today. Well, that sounds like Professor Beans. Mock trial, the Clown Jewel event at the school festival will begin shortly. Is the camera like this the whole time? Yeah, it's in a fixed position in front of the stage. As a student, I too could hardly wait for this day to come. How come teachers' speeches always make me so sleepy? Let's just skip to the end of the speech. Now let the mock trial begin. Hey, what's the deal here? Why is Junie so large in this shot? Looks to me as she cut right in front of the camera. Juniper was also in charge of the audio. Even though she was already playing a part in the mock trial itself, she had to do it to keep the script details secret. She was all over the place that day. She wasn't in the trial, she was in the audio control room dealing with the music. Oh, so what the lecture looks like. Like there's a judge's bench back by the screen and a witness stand up front. What about those Barrett Nickies with the pressure names on them? Those are the faculty seats. This means Professor Corte were in charge of scoring the mock trial. Okay, let's fast forward this a bit. That's why the defendant is definitely guilty. Ah, that was me, can you tell? Objection. A Froker would use their bare hands to stab a professor with an arrow. I don't think so. Read that line in the mock trial, Apollo, but you made it sound kinda weird. Can we some slack? It was my first time reading that script. I think Juniper's gonna speak next. I didn't do it! I suffered a breakdown and pretty much lost it. It's true I shouted, "You're a goner," but I didn't mean it. Oh, with his emotional performance, you'd put a real actress to shame. Wait, can you go back and play that scene again? You really think that's necessary? I didn't do it! I had suffered a breakdown and pretty much lost it. It's true I shouted, "You're a goner," but I didn't mean it. Stop, did you hear that? I think you're onto something. Let's play the last part again. I get it. I don't follow. What are you guys so excited about? I think this piece of evidence should explain it. At the time, show Robin the piece of evidence that links to the case, the tape recorder.
Take that!
I'm sure you remember this. It contains a female voice shouting a violent threat. I'll play it for you. You're a goner. The voice and performance do sound similar, but I can't believe this is happening. This is a possibility, but if the voice on this tape really is recording, one made from the mock trial video, that means the evidence is fabricated. I ain't gonna do a voice print analysis in time for court today. That's why the gender of the voice became so important. The real killer had foreseen that gender would become a key in today's trial. Would have tried to deflect attention away from himself and making the suspect female. Basically, the only one with something to gain from doing this is our sole male suspect. Wait a second. No way! This means credo is the end justifies the means. So it makes perfect sense that a student took those words to heart. We'll fabricate evidence. We need to get tape analyzed as soon as possible. I don't know. Allow me to assist you with that. Ah, hello. Let's hear Gavin. Let's make some kind of noise so we know you're there. Let's go big or go home with rock solid inches, Fräulein. Timing is everything. Let me make a copy of that tape right now, and I'll get you the results as soon as I can. Just so it'll be alright. Very much so, thanks. Well, Athena, it's almost sundown. It's about time we head over to the Tender Center. I think Junie will agree that this is something that could prove her innocence, but will her heart really be open to accepting it? If I have known this is what I'd find. October 25th, Tender Center, Visitor's Room. And that about covers the main gist of our investigation. I see, very interesting. You've been quite busy people today. Thank you for all your hard work, Athena. Well, my time's sped up, and it'll be getting dark soon, so... Junie, you must be tired after being on your feet all day. You should go home and... No, wait. You have to listen to me. I don't want to hear anymore. I know what you're going to say, Athena. Junie, you promised. I'm going to discover that she's part of this whole murder mystery. I'm going to bring you solid evidence showing that just what that truth is. You'll see in doing that. I want you to promise that you'll accept it, Junie, no matter how hard it is to hear. Okay, but only if it's the real truth. So please listen to what I have to say. Once you've heard me out, I'll let you decide what to do. Sessions about O'Connor. Voice in this recording has been proven to be yours, Junie. In the mock trial video, we can hear you reading your line from the script. We're having both of them analyzed now, but when I can tell, the voices are the same. The only one who would benefit from faking the voice recording would be Hugh. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, you confessed in order to protect me. It may sound strange, but his confession isn't a ploy to make himself look less suspicious. In other words, he's just pretending to protect you. So his confession came after you and Robin already confessed. He hadn't confessed right then as well. Wouldn't that have seemed a little too suspicious? Say what you will, Athena, but none of us would hurt a fly, let alone kill someone. He was a gifted student. He gets outstanding grades and never causes trouble. Ooh. Apollo, hi. Wait, Athena. My bracelet reacted just now. It did, but why? Junie, can you look me in the eye and repeat what you just said? Oh, none of us hurt a fly, let alone kill someone. He was a gifted student. He gets outstanding grades and never causes trouble. I'm sure of it. She's lying. Alright, where you hiding, Junie? Where you twitching? Where you twitching? Your hand twitching? Where you twitching? I didn't see it. I didn't see anything in her hand move. Is it her blinking? I don't think so. Is it your other hand down here? No. Oh, your ribbon? Your thing is moving. I don't know what that is. Gotcha! Yeah! Juniper, you start coughing when you're in stress. As you can't hide from me no matter how hard you try. You said, and never causes trouble. a cough escaped and made your scarf flutter. As for why you were stressed, it's because you were lying. Junie, you're trying to hide Hugh's connection to this case, aren't you? And I believe that also ties in a secret about yourself. A secret about me? I don't understand. Wright told Juniper, so might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore. What? Why? Juniper's not all sunshine and rainbows like you think she is. They ended their friendship after he found out about Junie's secret, which means he must have felt betrayed by Junie, making her... That would make... You're the snitch, aren't you? You're Professor Corte's snitch, weren't you? There's a rumor going around that one of the students is a snitch. I hear they're watching everything we do. Our activities, our relationships, our interests. And reporting it all to one of the professors. We're filling that role. Learn something about Hugh you'd rather forget. I don't know what you're talking about. Junie, please stop hiding things from me. I hate having to force things out of you like this. Looks like we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Interview the events and see if I can't prove my hypothesis. Is there something that proves Junie's the snitch and who's connected to the case? The Hugh scrap?
Take that!
Glad to see you're coming around. See, I wasn't trying to hide anything. Juniper's one cool customer, Athena. Wait, I don't think that was the right piece of evidence. Whatever you show me won't change the fact that I already told you all I know. Is there something that proves Junie's the snitch and who's connected to the case? The planner?
Take that!
Right here in Professor Corte's planner, it says routine. Oop. I believe this meant to mean when the snitch would report in Professor Corte. Also, Professor Corte planned to meet Hugh in private based on the snitch's info. From their meeting, he must have put two and two together and figured out your secret. So you see, it all makes sense if you're the snitch, Junie. Forgive me. Forgive me, Athena. I've been lying to you this whole time. Truth is, I suspected you from the start. You did. Oh, this is surprising. I'm so sorry. I've talked about friendship so much, but I've been a terrible friend. Juniper, I don't have that special kind of hearing Athena does. But don't need to sense the pain you're feeling inside. Intensity is directly proportional to how you feel about your friend. Am I right? Apollo... Please, Junie, tell me why you suspected you. I have a feeling that'll be the key to getting to the bottom of this whole case. What exactly was your role as a class snitch? Professor Corte had told me how Academy Illuminate led straight from the path of justice, dark age of the law, huh? She didn't want any more of our students going astray like that. But a few others at the Academy shared her view. I thought her ideas were beautiful, though sad and unrealistic. She asked you to be your eyes and ears, didn't she? I used to report to her once a month about any wrongdoings I'd seen or heard about. My report session or planner, the one from October 22nd, was a part of that. Yes, that's when I reported you to the Professor Corte. She hit on her own friend. I'd accidentally overheard you talking. What did you hear? He was talking to someone on the phone. I think it was one of his parents. Who were they talking about? Something about having paid money for good test scores. I overheard him talking, so I never did find out who the money was going to. But what? That's bribery. He was buying his way through school, and that's the case. That evidence always seemed out of place. That might actually be out his secret. The Hugh scrap?
Take that!
I found this while we were investigating the stage. It's got Hugh's name on it. I didn't know what the number meant at the time, but now I'm hearing about bribes. It must mean that a bribe of 120 grand is to be paid in October. What's more, take a look at this mark. This mark on the page is Professor Corte's planner. Hey, you're right. Wait, but why did Professor Corte have that kind of information in her planner? You don't really think the person who was taking the bribe money was... It's just a possibility at this point, but it may indeed have been Professor Corte. But... That's impossible. She'd be the last person ever suspected of accepting bribes. Like I said, it's a possibility, but a rather good one. Any other private talk had to do with the possibility of the bribe being exposed. What started as a little argument soon got out of hand. It's not your fault, Junie. Anyone would have respected you if they knew what you knew. No! I don't believe that alone would have driven him to murder. There's another reason why I suspected you. You gotta be kidding me. There's another reason? I saw you around 7 p.m. the day before the mock trial. Oh, she's finally ready to talk about that. When I saw him, his... Oh, Athena... Junie, are you alright? Try to relax and tell me what happened.
I never wanted to see what I did. But I'll have to live with it, won't I? In that hallway, Hugh's hands... His hands were dripping with blood.
Well, that's bad. Definitely bad. What? But why? What am I gonna do? Deep down, I know Hugh can't be the killer. But my mind keeps telling me that he is. No matter how hard I try to convince myself he isn't. Oh, what am I gonna do? Hugh... He's... I can't take this anymore. You know? She hid the fact that she had seen Hugh and said she went home at 6 because she wanted to avoid talking about what she saw. Junie must have been terrible holding all of that in. But it's gonna be okay. I'll get to the bottom of this. And that's my promise from one good friend to another. I'll be defending Juniper tomorrow. That's okay with you, Professor Means. My main concern is whether you can defeat that prosecutor. But I won't try to stop you. I'll be watching from the gallery. And shall look forward to seeing what sort of results your methods can produce. Good luck tomorrow. Now if you would excuse me. Athena, I'm sorry. I really mean it. I wish I had trusted you from the start. You have to uncover the truth tomorrow. I know you can do it. Don't worry, we already know that the prosecution's key piece of evidence is a fake. And thanks to you, we figured out the motive, too. Let's give this our best shot, Athena. Let tomorrow be the day Juniper walks free. Wouldn't have any other way. We shall be ready now. What possibly go wrong this time? Everything! Everything could go wrong. Still, there's this strange, uneasy feeling I can't shake. I better be imagining it. Anyway, everything could go wrong. This is how things work in Ace Attorney land. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong. Basically. If this solid piece of evidence is solid, it probably isn't, and it's actually something else. That's just how it works. Anyway, next time we'll come back and we'll get into the trial and See how that goes. So, until then.